our last one here is one that is going to be available on Hulu in a month and a half. It is a pretty interesting comedy called Quiz Lady. This one stars Aquafina and Sandra Oh as sisters who go on a game show in order to raise money to help their mother out of a overcome gambling debts. I think the kind of interesting thing about it is that it sort of casts Aquafina in the more like Sandra Oh's type of part, and it casts Sandra in the more Aquafina wild crazy part, and they both do pretty compelling jobs here. I think the film is pretty funny. It's one of those comedies that I have like 1,000 little nitpicks with, but none of them are like any important issues. Because it like has this very goofy quality to it that it shouldn't necessarily be taken too seriously. But I think there's just like something really charming to their relationship, particularly the whole story of Aquafina as this character who is sort of like watched this game show and aspired to be on it, and finally seeing that come to fruition. I don't know. Some of the jokes land, some of the jokes don't land, but it was more entertaining than I at least anticipated it to be at first. I don't know. It's a pretty entertaining comedy. And I think people are going to enjoy it when it eventually hits Hulu. You know, there's some other performances here from notable people, including Jason Schwartzman, who kind of plays like a Ken Jennings character, but whoever wrote this movie, I feel like hates Ken Jennings, if that's the case. Will Ferrell, interestingly, plays the host of the show, and this show is sort of like a Jeopardy-esque type of show, so he has both played Alex Trebek on SNL and played like an Alex Trebek stand-in in this movie. Tony Hale is probably one of the funniest elements of it, though, as a Ben Franklin impersonator. But I don't know, I kind of had a good time at this one.
I heard it was pretty funny, so I'm curious to catch it.